On May 17th, the Swift River Sportsman's Club hosted the Archery Shooters Association 3D Archery Shoot.
His last name I've forgotten again already.
Gatorna.
Gatorna. Bob, and why is that? Are you like the person in charge today?
Yes, I am.
All right, and tell me, what's your role exactly?
My role is I'm actually the New England Coordinator Director for ASA, and I'm the Northeast Outreach Coordinator for S3DA, and that's the youth portion of this.
Okay, speak about those acronyms. ASA is?
Yeah, ASA is the Archery Shooters Association.
Okay.
It's a national archery association that does 3D shoots throughout the whole country. And then S3DA is a National Youth Archery Association that also does youth archery tournaments throughout the whole country.
All right, and I understand that this event today is the second of 3.
Correct. Well, actually, second of 4.
Oh, second of 4.
There's 4 total,
Okay.
the 4th shoot being the championship, but this is the second of the first 3 qualifiers. You have to shoot 2 of the first 3 to qualify to compete and shoot in the championship.
Okay, and now how long will today go? When did you start?
We started registration and shooting at 7 a.m.
And how long will this go?
People will probably be on the course until about 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon, and they all, if you participate and shoot, you've met this qualification to be able to count this towards your 2 shoots for the
Everything like that. So we're just going to shoot a couple practice arrows, make sure we're good, make sure nothing got vibrated around while we were in the car or anything like that.
So what happens? You get 1 arrow at the target, or 2 arrows, or 3 arrows at the target?
Nope. So it's 1 arrow, and it can either be known yardage or unknown yardage. So if you're shooting unknown, you have to, essentially, you're going to look at the target and judge the yardage, set your sight, and shoot it. Where if you have known yardage, you can use a rangefinder. So I have a rangefinder. I range it.
All right.
It tells me what the yardage is. Yeah. So on my bow, all these numbers here are all different yardages. From 20 yards to 50 yards is what we're shooting today. So I set that to what my yardage is. Hopefully I range it correctly, set my sight correctly, and make a good shot. And then we move to the next.
All right, let's see what happens.
So when we shoot at this 3D target, we can go look at the scoring rings.
Oh, okay.
The scoring rings can anywhere be from 12 ring, 10 ring, 8 ring, 5 ring, and if you miss the target, it's a 0.
All right. Well, thank you for letting me do this.
Yeah, no problem at all. We'll try one at that 3D target, and then we'll go down and look at it.
Okay.
We'll see how either good or bad I did. We'll look at that.
Okay.
It's a little bit high, so this would be an 11 ring.
Oh, I see.
There's normally another ring right here that we're going to be shooting at today that'll be a 12. This larger ring is our 10. This outside ring is our 8.
Okay, that's
and then the rest of the target will be 5.
It's like, if you will, mimicking the heart and the lung.
Yep.
So that if you got there, you would have a kill.
You got it.
All right. So you were a little high and a little to the left.
Yeah,
do you adjust then?
No, I'm just going to shoot some bullseye targets.
Okay.
And then make sure because it could have just been where I was aiming.
All right. And you are, what's your name?
Paul.
And where are you from, Paul?
Nassau, New York.
All right. That's a long trip out here to Belchertown.
Hour and a half.
Not too bad.
No, we had a good time.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
All right, Dana, this is Dana Charbano, who is tell me again, please,
Corresponding secretary.
Corresponding secretary for the Swift River Sportsman Club. And of course, we see him at every meeting, and he's been sort of a mentor and a guide for us so far. So, Dana, today is the 3D Archery Shoot. But you have a lot of things coming up. Can you talk a little bit about what's coming up for the club?
Actually, we have the regular 3D shoots, which is part of the Pioneer Valley 3D League, as opposed to this ASA shoot.
Right.
It's, the Pioneer Valley is about 7 clubs that coordinate their schedule, so a different weekend, you can shoot a different club every weekend.
Nice.
You can bounce around. We hold 2 or 3 shoots a year for that league.
Right, and what's after that?
We have Members Appreciation Day at the end of June.
And they will appreciate us, I'm telling you.
Yeah, and that's, members only. Just a way of saying thank you for joining, hamburgers, hot dogs, and, festivities.
And conversation and gab fests and beer
Cornhole.
and stuff. Yeah. Cornhole.
Yeah.
Cornhole. There's
I think they're
always
doing
cornhole.
Yeah. maybe volleyball.
All right, and after members appreciate, because I know you have an indoor and an outdoor pistol range.
Yes.
You have an indoor and an outdoor archery range.
Yes, correct.
You also buy and sell some kind of birds. Is it partridges? Pheasants.
We're a licensed pheasant preserve.
Annually.
Yeah.
Okay. How many acres does
About
this Swift River
400.
Sportsman? 400 acres.
A hair under, and because it's riverfront property, you need calculus to figure exactly how many acres we have. But yeah.
And now, how old is the Swift River Sportsman's Club?
I think they've been here since 1960.
Okay, so 65 years.
And I think they were established earlier, but they didn't have the property then.
Oh, I see. Okay. We're just wanting to let the town know. And you all have been here forever, and there are people in town who probably do not know that.
Right.
You all to know that they are here. And if you're interested in archery, or pistol, or birds, or hunting,
Yeah.
this is a good place for advice, information, and activities.
Yeah.
And they have youth activities as well, and family archery.
Yeah, family archery nights in the spring, winter, and then youth archery on Saturdays.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of stuff that goes on here, and we are going to be back with you again and again while we talk to board members and other members of the club to see what they have on offer, and maybe you should all think about joining. All right, thank you, Dana. I'm very, very grateful for your information, and we will be back again and give you more information.